Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos because today's story is the kind of reveal that nobody saw coming. A moment that has stunned fans and left the internet gasping for air because Milana, at 38, has decided to show the world a side of herself that many never imagined she would dare to show. And the proof is right there in the pictures that have exploded across social media feeds, gossip sites, and trending hashtags setting tongues wagging, headlines blazing, and fans arguing in comment sections about whether Milana's bold choice was brave, shocking, empowering, or all of the above. And if you've been following Milana's journey for years, you know that she has always carried an air of mystery, a graceful presence that made people wonder what secret she was hiding behind that playful smile and those effortlessly chic outfits. But now, at 38, she has chosen to tear down every wall, every filter, every carefully curated layer to reveal not just skin, but the raw truth of a woman who refuses to be defined by age, expectations, or old stereotypes of how she should look or act. And the pictures say it all. Every angle more daring than the last. Every pose a declaration that Milana owns her body, her image, her story in a way that feels revolutionary in a world where celebrities are often criticized for either showing too much or too little, for either aging too, obviously, or hiding the reality of aging behind heavy edits and plastic illusions. But Milana said no more, stepping in front of the camera with a confidence that radiates through every pixel. Because these aren't just random selfies or staged glamour shots. These are raw, striking portraits that show curves, scars, stretch, marks, sun-kissed skin, and unapologetic confidence. And the response has been explosive, with millions liking, sharing, and debating the meaning behind Milana's reveal. Some praising her for reminding women that 38 is not an age to fade quietly into the background, but a moment to step fully into the spotlight, to claim the beauty and power that come with maturity and self-knowledge, while others, predictably, clutch their pearls and whisper criticisms about attention-seeking and over. But Milana has never been one to shrink from controversy because she knows that for every critic there are 10 more people feeling inspired, emboldened, and liberated to see someone who looks like them, who lives like them, show the world that sexy, daring, and free does not belong only to the young and airbrushed. And what makes this even more fascinating is the context, because Milana's career has always hovered in that delicate space between fame and privacy. She built her name carefully, never fully spilling her private life, never giving the tabloids too much fuel to burn. But these photos changed everything overnight, forcing even her most loyal fans to look at her in a new light, to see not just the actress, the comedian, the clever face behind countless campaigns and quirky cameos, but the woman behind the image, the human being who, at 38, decided she didn't owe the world a tame, polished version of herself any longer. And the backstory, according to insiders close to her circle, is that this photo shoot was not a spur-of-the-moment stunt, but a carefully planned, deeply personal project, months in the making. One that Milana commissioned herself because she wanted these images to come directly from her, not through a glossy magazine spread edited by someone else's standards, but through her lens, her truth, her message that beauty is what you say it is, not what the industry decides for you. And those who were on set that day say it was one of the most empowering moments they've ever witnessed because Milana walked onto that set stripped off the layers literal and metaphorical and stood there. Vulnerable, yet powerful, her eyes meeting the camera with a defiance that says, I know exactly who I am. And when the shots were done and she saw the raw proofs, she didn't flinch. She didn't ask for heavy retouching. She didn't demand the erasure of her natural lines. And Kershey said, this is me. Put it out there. And when the images dropped, the world stopped scrolling for just a moment to take it in, to see proof that at 38, a woman can be more magnetic, more captivating, more conversation starting than ever before. Because youth might have its fleeting glow, but confidence born from real life is something deeper, more radiant. And in the days that followed, Milana's name trended not once but twice. First, for the pictures themselves, and then for the reactions they triggered, with celebrities chiming in to applaud her courage. Body positivity advocates hailing her as a new icon for unfiltered beauty, and gossip sites scrambling to find out whether this is a new phase for Milana's career, whether a book deal, a documentary, or even a bold new role might be next. Because when you see someone reclaim their narrative so powerfully, it's only natural to wonder what they're planning to do with that momentum. And while Milana has stayed mostly quiet, letting the pictures speak louder than any statement, those close to her say she's never been more at peace. That she wakes up every morning flooded with messages from fans who feel seen and understood in a way glossy magazine covers never made them feel. And the irony is, for all the noise about leaving nothing to imagination, these pictures have in fact deepened the mystery because they raise new questions about Milana's next chapter, her private life, the relationships she protects so fiercely, and how this fearless reveal might shift the way she navigates an industry obsessed with impossible perfection. And maybe that's the point. Maybe Milana didn't just show skin, but cracked open a conversation about what it means to age on your own terms. To present your body not as an object to be judged, but as a canvas painted with the truth of your own lived experience, and the fans, for the most part, are here for it. Flooding her socials with heart emojis, fire emojis, and stories of how they too have learned to stand in front of the mirror without shame, without filters, without fear. Because if Milana can do it under the blazing lights of the world's stage, then why can't they do it in their own bedrooms, bathrooms, and beaches? And so, while some will dismiss this as just another celebrity moment designed to grab headlines, those who look deeper will see that Milana's bold reveal is really a quiet revolution. Proof that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is stand there, unhidden, unashamed, and say to the world, this is me, deal with it. And if you needed proof that 38 can be a woman's prime, you need only look at those pictures that have turned the internet upside down and remember that confident truth and a touch of rebellion will always be the sexiest thing of all, no matter what. The calendar says